Let's explain how this works then. What's the age group?
7 to 14.
OK.
The youngest we have on the show, though, for this series is 8. Is our youngest. We didn't have any 7-year-olds, but they can apply at 7.
So this is the same show, but just mini.
Mini voice, basically. They've done it around the world in different territories before, and it's been absolutely like a roaring success. So I'd heard about it before, obviously, and seen it, and had kind of always gone, oh, please, can we do it? Please, can we do it? And now we're on ITV and they're doing it. Like, it's fantastic.
And from just seeing that clip there, the standard of voice. I mean, if you didn't look, it sounds like the adult version because those voices
But that's what it was like. So, you know, when you're with the families, you've done it, you know.
Yeah.
And you're chatting to them and then you suddenly hear them sing, you're like, oh. And then you look and you're like, I forgot that I was with kids because they sound so incredible.
Well, do you do the turns on the chairs?
Yes, yeah.
So you could, because the reason we could never do a children's cube was because we were terrified that they'd be burst into tears in the cube if they couldn't do any of the games. So we never did it. So for you, if someone comes out and they're 8 or 9 and they sing and nobody turns round, what does that do to them?
They do turn.
Oh, they will always turn.
Yeah, it's not like the grown-up one where they've stopped turning.
Okay.
They don't meet them at all. With the kids, they all turn around.
They'll always turn around.
Yes, yeah. No, we couldn't do that to kids. But do you know what? It's something that we were all really worried about, especially Will. Like, he really didn't want to offend or hurt, or he was really nervous about how to deal with it, and he's really nurturing with kids, so it was something that really played on his mind a lot. But what we found were the kids deal with it so much better than the grown-ups do.
Really?
Yeah. And I think because, you know, for a lot of the grown-ups, this is their kind of last attempt at maybe giving it a go. They're so young, they have their whole life in front of them.
That's true.
And we just try to make it like a really fun experience for them rather than this is the be-all and end-all. Do you know what I mean?
So you've got Will, obviously. I mean, your voice wouldn't be the voice without Will.
No,
but you've got 2 new judges as well.
Yep.
So this is Pixie and Danny.
Yep. Pixie, obviously, has been doing music since she came out of the womb, I think. For her whole life. As has Danny. And I think they were perfect choices, really. Danny, a friend of mine, obviously.
Yeah, nice for you.
Amazing guy, brilliant with kids, and just loves it. And Pixie's the same, you know, she works with kids and she's got a talent school, and so they really made sense. And the 3 of them together were brilliant. Like, Will and Danny are like naughty best friends. Like, they're fantastic, and
my
Pixie's just like, what's going on?
It's a great idea.
Yeah, really good.
And how are you? Because
I'm good.
We suddenly saw this photo. You'd gone to hospital. So what was that all about?
I was about to get on a plane actually and take my husband away for his birthday, and I was like, oh, I've got tummy ache. I don't know what's going on. I better get myself checked out. So I went into A&E, and they said you need surgery.
And it was
really weird. It was appendicitis, yeah. But they said for how, like, gross it was when they got in there, they said we can't understand how you weren't in more pain.
It's because you've had 3 babies.
Well, exactly. And I was like, I've had 3 kids. It's just felt like a bit of a tummy ache. But yeah, so it was just one of those things where you're like, I always think appendicitis is for young people. Do you know what I mean? For like teenagers or kids. I was like, I'm a grown-up. Do you get appendicitis when you're a grown-up? It was just quite random, but they were fantastic, and the NHS and Barnet Hospital were just absolutely brilliant.
Oh, good.
And so you are going to renew your wedding vows? Is this all planned?
No.
Is this all made up?
Well, I had a conversation with a journalist, and they said, oh, well, you're married 10 years next year. Would you like to renew your vows? And I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? And I said, if I did, it'd be great to, like, have, like, a wedding party. So all brides would come in a wedding dress. And then all of a sudden it was like, they're renewing their vows.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's just...
well, I'd like to, but only you have to come again, because when I got married, Holly made me stage dive in my wedding dress.
Yeah, I did. I was like, you've got to do this.
There's no great surprise.
I was literally on a stage just going, do it. I was like, okay. And I just jumped, and I was like, please catch me. And they did, thankfully.
And they did.
Yes.
You've got to do that.
So you would say to the assuming that you did this because we've just found out that it's an idea that's grown in someone else's head.
Yeah.
But if you did do it, you'd say to the brides, come in your wedding dress.
Yeah.
Because you only get to wear it once.
Yeah.
How many of them will fit?
Well, mine won't.
I'm not sure I'd get into mine.
No, but you know, you can give it a go. Or if you've been a bridesmaid, come in your bridesmaid's dress. Or do you know? I just think it's quite nice to wear it again if you can, or maybe just alter it and chop it off a bit, or just customise it, or
make
do
it
something
different.
with it. Yeah.